Okay, this title is insane. The Avatar franchise just went double platinum, and this is the thumbnail. I'm confused. I thought the movie was bad. That's what everyone I've ever heard anyone talk about this movie said.
The Avatar series might have just hit us with a double whammy. Now, as you guys may know, Avatar Fire and Ashes recently just came out this past weekend, and I was actually able to go and watch that movie this past Friday. And you know what? After sitting there for 3 hours and 12 minutes and refusing to take a piss for 3
Wait,
hours
it's another one that's 3 hours? Why did they make these movies so
and
long?
12 minutes because the movie was just that good to me, I decided I had to talk to you guys about this movie because I feel like this one is a little bit different from the other two. So let's talk about it.
Okay.
Avatar Fire and Ashes, as I said, was 3 hours and 12 minutes. And honestly, like that 3 hours and 12 minutes had me hooked from the beginning to the end. I love the plot. I love the character development. I love the character relationships in this one. In this one, it shows you how dysfunctional and how many secrets this family actually has and how many problems this family actually has, especially after Jake Sully's son, oldest son, dying in the last one. And so the aftermath after that, this family is literally torn apart at this point, and them trying to build up this relationship.
Wait, hold on. I have not kept up with this movie franchise at all. I have seen the first one.
And how many secrets this family actually has and how many problems this family actually has, especially after Jake Sully's son, oldest.
Who the fuck is bro? And why is he a human? What the fuck? So the reason I initially liked Avatar was because it was a person playing as an alien to like gain the trust of other aliens. It was a cool concept. But the guy was still a person. But then by the end of the movie, he becomes one of the aliens. Like, actually becomes one of them. Which, cool way to end the movie if you wanted to be a one-off. But now it's just called Avatar for no reason.
Son dying in the last one, and so the
In the
aftermath
second
after
and
that,
third
this
movie.
family is literally torn apart at this point, and them trying to build up this relationship, especially after losing a loved one, was just a great thing to watch on screen. This movie actually had a darker tone, and there was a lot more killing, and the stakes I think were a little bit higher than the past two movies. We're gonna get into that. Why do I say that? Well, let's start with the Ash people. The Ash people are a bunch of savages is the word that I'm looking for. Like, they literally just do shit just to do shit. They're just terrible people just to be terrible people. Not
Okay.
only that, the Ash people, I think, are cultists, some kind of cultist, led by Barong. She's crazy.
You know what, bro? I stream too. Here we go. I stream too. Why did it make me press it twice? Anyways.
As fuck too. She's taking people's souls, zapping the fuck out of people with her braid. Then she had somebody sniffing something up the nose. I ain't gonna say it's crack, but I think it was crack. I don't know. They went on a trip. I'm gonna tell you that. But the Ash people are literally just, they were pirates. They were pirates. They were savages. They just killed just to kill. And when I tell you the way they kill, it ain't with bows and arrows. They'll take you down. They'll torture you. It's so insane. And you know what? I love it. I love this. I love that darkness. I
My reaction.
love this shit. Okay. Now you might think I'm crazy,
Okay.
but this is exactly what this series needed. The first and second Avatar, pretty much the RDA trying to colonize Pandora. You know the basic story. This one was so
They're trying to colonize Pandora again. See, this is people's complaint with this movie. Is it's just the first movie again.
Something of the sort. I don't want to
And then it's the second movie again because of all the water creatures or some shit like that. I don't know. I haven't seen the second movie.
spoil too much, but let me tell you something, man, about this movie. Can we talk about the Solis really quick? The Solis remind me of this group of people. You know, they're very, very powerful, unstoppable. They always save the day, and they have this guy that literally is he just can't die, and then they have another guy that
My
just can't.
favorite Justice League character, Hawk Girl. Nah, my favorite Justice League character is Hot Girl. No, I'm kidding.
Die, but he's also just walking plot armor, and they have this woman. All right, I get it. The Solis are unstoppable. They're literally there's Justice League. Man, I wouldn't even go as far as to say the X-Men. Like, these guys are literally unstoppable. Like, you have to watch the movie to see what the fuck I'm talking about. This family is not a normal family, man. But you know what? Since we're talking about the Solis, I do have an MVP. Actually, I have MVPs because it's a three-way tie. So my MVPs of this movie, I'm gonna have to go with Cutie first. You'll see why. And then I'm gonna have to say Lock 2 at 2. And then I have to say Spider. These three carried the Solis, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta watch the movie. Now, I put Spider up there because his dysfunctional relationship with his father, aka Colonel Miles.
Wait.
His
Why the fuck? What the hell? Like, is he just a cross between a human and the aliens? Cause why the fuck does his normal human hair have that? Anyways, what the fuck was I gonna say? I don't remember.
I had to say Lock 2 at 2, and then I have to say Spider.
Oh yeah, why is he wearing a mask here?
These three
Not wearing a mask here.
carried
And
the
not wearing a
Solis,
mask
bro.
here.
I'm telling you, you got to watch the movie. Now, I put Spider up there because his dysfunctional relationship with his father, aka Colonel Miles. His relationship with Miles, as it builds up since the second movie, it's just been mad awkward. But it seems like they have some kind of relationship there. But Spider's loyalty and heart is still with the Solis, man. And it's just crazy how that relationship is starting to progress and how much softer Colonel Miles is really getting for Spider. Like, that soft spot that he has for Spider is literally what kind of fucks up everything. Same thing with Spider. Spider fucked up everything in the way of the water by letting Miles live. But enough about talking about the movie because I don't want to keep going on and then I end up spoiling it. So if I had to give this movie a rating, I definitely have to give it a 9 out of 10. And I feel like this movie is actually better than Way of the Water. I give Way of the Water at 8 out of 10. And then of course the original movie, in my honest opinion, because I watched it as a kid, was a 10 out of 10 for me. I think that's more nostalgia talking. But when the first Avatar came out at the
No,
time,
Avatar 1 is a 10 out of 10. I still haven't seen the other movies, like I said, but maybe someday I'll get around to them. I am not watching this movie in the theater though. I didn't watch the last one in the theater. I'm broke. Okay? I can't afford to go to the movies anymore.
time that it did, it was just mind-blowing to see a movie like that in that time period. I think that movie came out in like 2008, so it was kind of mind-blowing. But even though I give this movie a 10, I think it's more because of nostalgia, I'm gonna have to move it down to 8 because I think I'm gonna have to give.
Honestly, I think the visual effects on the first movie look better than this one.
Fire and Ash a 9.5. This movie plot was better than both movies. It was darker, the stakes were higher, and the fights were just crazier. Like, the shit that you see in this movie was it was really good. And I hear people say that this movie was safe, but I think the last two movies were actually the same.
Actually, I don't know if it's the visual effects that are the issue. I think it's the lighting. They just made everything bright as shit in this movie, apparently.
Safe movies, and this one was just like, it stayed on route, but it took a darker turn. Like, it was people sniffing Pandora cocaine. I've never seen this before. It's just different. So yes, I'm gonna have to give this movie like a 9.5 ish, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's gonna conclude my review for today. Whoa.
We ain't done yet.
I did say that the Avatar series hit us with a double whammy. Not only did Avatar Fire and Ashes release this past Friday, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora also got an expansion pack based on the Ash people. And the expansion pack is called...
Okay, does this game look good though? Like, are the graphics good? And is the gameplay good? That's the question. Because if so, I'm kind of regretting not getting it when it was free on Epic Games. Actually, let me check something. It's $20 right now. I might watch some streams to get the sense of how the game is and how it plays and what the story is like. Um, I might buy it, but we'll see.
From the Ashes. Now, I didn't get a chance to play it just yet. I'm still playing through the game as we speak. I'm on the last DLC before the expansion, which is Secret of the Spires. I think I'm 65 or 60 hours deep into the game. I've been smelling it up for the past 2 weeks, trying to catch up to get to the Ashes. I really wanted to do a gameplay segment on this video in particular for that expansion pack, but I knew I wasn't gonna make it to it because, man, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora has really improved over the 2 years that I've owned the game. Now they have a third-person mode, a lot of quality of life updates. Of course, the DLC is pretty cool, but this expansion pack, let's talk about the From the Ashes expansion pack. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that this expansion pack is actually way better than the main game. And the crazy thing is, From the Ashes is actually not based on your created character that you have in the base game. It's actually based on a character that's already in the game, and his name is Solek. You play as Solek and you're pretty much battling against the Ash people and the RDA, but you also get a new skill tree, you get new abilities, you get new ways to take down the RDA mechs, because bro, those RDA mechs, the elite commandos, all of that, it is literally a pain in the ass. And I'm telling you, when I mean in the ass, I mean in the ass.
What?
But I've been seeing a lot of great things about this, and when I first seen the trailer for From the Ashes, it looked great. Like, this game has improved a lot over the years, and this is coming from a guy who bought the game day one. I literally did not play this game for a year. I bought the game, played it for like a day or two, and I deleted that shit, and I came back because I was like, you know what, I just feel like playing Avatar. And then I found out that it was getting the expansion pack for the movie. And the crazy thing is, both the expansion pack From the Ashes and Avatar Fire and Ash came out on the same day, which made it even harder for me to kind of manage my time. So for those who don't have Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, I'm here to tell you, and no, this is not a sponsored video, Ubisoft is not sponsoring me. I am here to tell you that Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, the Ashes edition, is going for $40 at Best Buy. If you have a Best Buy near you,
Wait, this is another Ubisoft game? I didn't even know that.
or if you want to order
That's
offline on
insane.
Best Buy, make sure to get this edition of the game, because the edition I bought was $100 and the base game was actually like $60 or $70. This is a steal. The From the Ashes edition actually comes with the actual finished complete product, and on top of that, you get all of the DLC and you get to experience the completed game, man. So like I said, this is not a sponsored video. If you got
How much was the full game? What the fuck? Oh, From the Ashes edition. Okay. Complete edition is $60.
guys want some more Avatar content, please try and play this game, man. I'm starting to love it. Like I said, I'm like 60 hours deep into the game. I'm almost at 100 hours, and literally when I beat the DLC, I might just go back and play side quests, because I just love the world of Avatar just that much. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up because this video is getting way too long and I got things to do. So before I leave, you guys let me know what you think about Avatar Fire and Ashes in the comment section down below, and you let me know if you played Avatar Frontiers of
I don't know. I might get it. I don't know how I feel about the movies. I feel like the movie looked better when it was dark outside, which, you know, is usually a bad sign. But I feel like the lighting in the first movie was just better. Like,
No long-winded intro, I'm hugging my knees to my chest in the cannonball position diving in. New Avatar movie just came out, and it is the lowest rated one so far, which was pretty surprising to see. Now, I just got back from it. It's 3:30 a.m. The long movie. I felt like I was watching a whole nother movie for The Odyssey. They played what felt like a 10-minute full sequence there before this movie. Now, luckily, it slapped. But Jiminy Christmas, the movie didn't start until significantly later than even I expected, knowing full well the average of preview duration.
but yeah, like, a lot of people didn't like the movie. Fire and Ash had quite a bit more water than expected. Nah, but they gave the American troop dude a goth girlfriend. Wait, I gotta watch the movie then. Anyways, chat. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And hype the video on mobile if you can. Also, go follow the creator of the video, obviously. Link in the description. I will see y'all later.